What's poppin', players?
Welcome back to the channel.
I said welcome back.
I said the channel.
Pimps and players and overall good people, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy DIFF, and I'm here to tell you a story about the worst, not even the worst, the weirdest day that I've ever had. I'm gonna hop straight into it. It's a little lengthy. So, part one of this. Wake up in the morning, it's time to go to school. You feel me? It's time to go to school. It's a Thursday morning. Wake up. Get to the kitchen. Somebody's making coffee. First off, weird. I don't drink coffee. Mom don't drink coffee. Why the coffee maker on? I don't know. Anyway, fast forward. So I'm walking to the bus stop, as you do when you broke and you don't got no car. So I'm walking to the bus stop to meet up with my boy Skills, who's also at the bus stop. So we sitting there chilling, talking, as we do, you know what I'm saying? And then a guy, mind you, it's like 7:23 exactly around this time, right? Bro walks up, all gray suit, hat with a feather, shoes red, gators. Now I'm thinking either this is a pimp, a pastor, or something's bad, like something's wrong here, something's about to go down. Cause nobody wears suits this early if they're not going to do godly things, or you coming with malintent. You feel what I'm saying? That's what's going through my mind. Me and my boy see him, we look at him, catch him eye to eye. Cool. We sitting by the bench. He walks up behind the bench. I'm like, okay, cool. We already sitting in all the spots in the bench, so he just wait there for the bus. Cool, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, right? So we get to a point to where he sneaks up on the right side, because we're sitting here, right? He snuck up on this side next to me. Asked me this. And not in the loud way. It's like he whispered it. He's like,
you know the message of the Lord?
I twitch. I'm like, yo, why you sneaking up on me like that? Telling me about do I know the message of the Lord? Obviously you don't, because he ain't tell you to sneak. You know what I'm saying? I could have broke a commandment with you sneaking up on me like that. And you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with you? What's up with you? So this dude's a missionary, right? We soon find out. He's telling us his messages. He's like, what's this dude? Something Brown. I don't know. Some dude's name, and he's just telling me, hey man, look, my man right here, he went all around the town telling everybody about Jesus and the message that Jesus has spread. Now, here's the thing. I'm not a dick. I'm not. I hope. I don't think I am. But do you blame me for not wanting to hear that shit on a Thursday morning going to school? I don't want to hear it. I don't think most people want to hear it. You feel me? I just don't want to hear that at that moment in time. You could tell me on Sunday. Cool, but right now,
man, if you don't sit your goddamn uncle ass pistol grip chin down somewhere.
Grip chin ass.
Anyway, so this dude is talking to me in a manner to which, like, why are you saying it sensually? Why are you so close to me, first of all? Why are you wearing a suit so close to me, first of all? Why are you so close to me this early in the morning, first of all? And then lastly, but first of all, why? Just why? We're talking, my boy Skills, trying to ignore this man, but he keeps going on about this message. He's relentless. Missionaries are relentless, right? So he keeps trying to tell us this, right? So from down the road, bus supposed to come 7:45. Where he's talking. He's saying the most like he's telling me that Jesus did things that I ain't even know Jesus did. And also, these things that Jesus did, it makes it sound like Jesus wouldn't even do those type of things. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for example, I remember he said something about Jesus, like while he was walking on the water, he also like made the fish like jump over his head like it was like a fountain. Like it was a bunch of just nonsensical things. You feel what I'm saying? But this whole thing is nonsensical. This is a nonsensical story, and why it happened, I don't know. Let's get back to it. So we see the bus coming finally. Me and Scales are just laughing because we're like, okay, what are we gonna do to avoid this man and get on the bus? Because he's standing right in front of us now. We're at the bus stop. He's standing right in front of us now. We can't escape unless I turn all the way around and run out the back of the bus stop. But that's gonna look too obvious. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, I'm not a dick. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm trying to escape, dude. I'm just gonna escape, but I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm escaping because that would be dickish. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm not a dick though. So I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, so bus pulls up. Bunch of people getting off. This man gets extra time. Why? Because there was a guy in a wheelchair on the bus. You know, and if you don't know, when you get on a city bus, there's always seats for people with wheelchairs, people with disabilities. They always take longer to get on and get off. So he had longer to explain his message that we were not trying to hear at that point in time. So he has to shake my hand. I knuckled him. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get your message. Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So I realized the person that got off the bus, they get off the bus. I'm like, cool. They're pulling it back up. You know what I'm saying? The little ramp they come off, they're pulling it back up real slowly. And as they're pulling it back up, me and Scales, we both stand up. We're just standing up. It's like slow motion. We're both going up, right? Both going up. Ramp going down. Ramp gets down. We're all the way up. We're looking at him. He's looking at us. We're looking at him. He's looking at us. I step left. I step right. I step right. I step left. I step left. And I hit this man with the hardest juke I have ever hit anybody in the world with. That you know, it was over. My hair wasn't as long, so I was more aerodynamic at the point in time. Cause Scales, he had already escaped. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, those left steps, those right steps, I was getting over to where the bus was lined up with me. I was at the door. I was lining myself up. I hit him with that you know what I'm saying? It was tough. It was tough. He was left speechless. He looked at me. I paid my money for the bus. And I got on it and I'm looking through the window. He's looking at my soul. Like he can see that what he just did, I didn't approve of, but the whole time he didn't know because I'm not a dick, so I wasn't going, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna let him get his word off. Is that a dick? I don't want to hear it, but I'm gonna let you get your word off, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Later that day.
We got a football game after this, right? So we get to a point to where we have a scrimmage to do. Now, we get to this scrimmage, right? Game's going good. And when I mean good, I mean we're absolutely destroying this other team. Just blatantly destroying this team, right? And we get to a point to where we beating them so bad that they're starting to make themselves like angry by making they don't think they're getting the calls they're supposed to get because they're losing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you were winning, you wouldn't want those calls. Because you're losing, now I want them. Now I need them. Now I gotta have them. You feel what I'm saying? Which is understandable, but he made one wrong call, and that was trying us. So he tried to say my player ran out of bounds, and I'm speaking from his perspective. He said
my player ran out of bounds, and he was hit. After he ran out of bounds, it was a late hit. Y'all done dirty. Y'all did not do right by me.
He was talking to the refs. The refs are like, what is up with this guy? What is up with this guy? Now my coach, being that this other dude is complaining so much, my coach decides, okay, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's visibly irritated now. He goes onto the field, he's talking to the other coach. He's like, man, I understand, but like, let's just finish the game. There isn't much game left. We're already winning. You don't really have a chance. Let's just get out of here and be peaceful, man. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all during the season, and then you can, you know what I'm saying? We can bring all of this back, redo it. It's fine. But for right now, it's getting late. It's dark outside at this point. It's getting late, and we need to go. So let's just finish the game, dude wasn't trying to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? The dude, he was really adamant about getting that penalty. So I'm not sure at this point why the refs didn't just, you know what I'm saying, send him with get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't. So we get to this point where now there's insults being thrown back and forth between the coaches. My head coach, their head coach, back and forth. It's just going at it. In between them, there's refs. They're trying to keep them separate. Sadly, this didn't work. 2 minutes later, they're still going. They're still going louder and louder and louder every time. Every time. Now, this other coach said the wrong one. The wrong one. He said, use a B.I. I was saying, and it was a situation where my coach wasn't having that. Now, my coach was really a mild-mannered dude. He was a happy dude. You know, every time you seen him, he was smiling. He was cool. You know what I'm saying? Everybody liked him. Like, he wasn't a dick. He wasn't a dick. He wasn't an asshole. You know what I'm saying? He was a cool dude. He was a cool dude. But that one specifically wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't having it. He goes at the dude. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody's rushing. Both teams rushing the field. All right, cool. Now, pause. I'm standing behind coach. I'm thinking, now look, I could save this. I could be the hero in this certain situation, right? I could be the hero. How I'm gonna do that? I tell you. Now, if he gets in this fight, if our coach gets in this fight, there's a possibility that he might be suspended for the season. We need our coach, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? We need our coach. So I'm thinking, okay, let me pull coach back, or at least try to, so that I can save the season, so that we can be good. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A team is good, but a team with their coach, and they're both good, they gel together, it just works. It works better. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. Let me say this, coach. Resume. I grab him. I'm holding him from the back. I'm trying to pull him back. As any good dude would. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want my boy fighting right now. He can get suspended. Cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting him back. Coach, come on. He's not having that. He's going at him. Boom. I finally pull him back. The other coach, he lands one right in the chest. I'm like, oh, okay. Pause. At this point, I'm like, yeah, he got to beat his ass at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like they were going at each other, and it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't like throwing punches, but they were like in each other's faces. They were going hard. They were going hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, other coach lands one right in the chest. Bah! I was like, oh, okay. Now I gotta let him. Now I gotta let him do it. Now resume. I'm holding him back. Bow. Oh. Go ahead then. Now at this point, pause again. At this point, I look to my right. Now, what I look to my right is the strangest thing I have ever saw in my life. I saw a grown man fully off the ground, sideways. When I looked to my left, slightly to the left from where he was, there was another grown man running at him. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on? Resume. He drop kicks this man in the chest, lands on his hands, and just gets up and he's ready to fade now. I have never in my life, other than that time, seen a man drop kick another man live. I've never seen. That's a WWE move right there. I couldn't believe that he had pulled. I was so confused and so appalled that I froze and really thought he drop kicked this man. I'm pulling my coach off. I'm like, yo, coach, come on. They're on the ground now, so I'm pulling them up. I'm like, all right, I'm pushing them back. I got in front of him. Cool. Now, it gets to a point to where I'm like, please don't go back over there. I'm telling him into his face, please don't go back over there. He's trying to like juke me. I play defense. It's not gonna be that easy. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get like I'm out here shimmying, trying to stay in front of this man. And I ain't gonna lie, he almost got me one time. He almost got me with one of them jukes one time. He was quick, you know what I'm saying? He was a pretty fit dude. He was quick. So, you know what I'm saying? Eventually I got him back to the sideline, but everybody else is on the field. Everybody else is brawling on the field. I see elbows. I see people jumping on a pile. You know what I'm saying? The people that jumped on a pile, quick question. What are you jumping on a pile for? The person you're supposed to be beating up is like way at the bottom of the pile. What are you jumping on a pile for? There's no reason. You can't reach him like over this pile of bodies. You can't. Like it's just not. Anyway, so I finally get him back to the sideline. Then I run back out here. I'm clearing out my teammates. All right, bro, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because if he gets suspended, then we get suspended. This is just gonna crash the whole season. Can nobody play? You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting everybody out. All right, come on. I was like, this is scrimmage anyway. The game don't mean that much. Come on, just get off. We finally get back to the sideline. We're walking out now. Because there's no way we're finishing this game. So we're just going to the bus. We didn't even go to the locker room. Normally after the game, we go to the locker room, you know what I'm saying, and get dressed and shit like that. But this time we went and got on the bus. They let us off the bus one by one to get all our stuff out the locker room. So we rode home. We listened to R&B. Our team was weird. We listened to R&B all the way home from over there. We sung all the way home from over there. And I went home that night and I was just like, yo, it's been a crazy day. It's been very, very wild out here in these streets today. And yeah, man, that was my weirdest day ever. Because I'm just like, yo, what, bruh, what? Like, this is just odd. I had a weird start and a weird finish. So, yeah, man, that was my weirdest day. It's your boy Diff. Tell your mama I love her. Go give her a hug. Don't drop kick her, please. Anyway, those, my dear.